Imagine a special savings box for your retirement, called a 401k. For a long time, this box was only allowed to hold certain types of investments like pieces of a company, stocks, or loans to a company or government, bonds. These were seen as safe and traditional choices. Recently, there's been a discussion about letting people put a new kind of toy into their retirement savings box: private assets, and specifically, digital money like cryptocurrency. Financial experts are saying, wait a minute, let's be careful. They're not saying it's a bad idea, but they are advising caution for a few key reasons. 1. It's a bumpy ride. Unlike traditional stocks and bonds that might go up and down a little, cryptocurrencies can swing wildly in value. One day they're worth a lot, the next day they could be worth much less. This can be very risky for money you're counting on for retirement. It's a bit of a mystery. Many people don't fully understand how cryptocurrencies work. The value isn't based on a company's profits, but on what other people are willing to pay for it. Experts worry that people might be tempted by the hype without understanding the potential for big losses. The rules are still being figured out. The government is still deciding how to regulate digital money. This means there's a risk of fraud, theft, or losing your investment if a platform is hacked. It's not a normal investment. If you lose money on a stock you bought outside your 401k, you can sometimes use that loss to save on taxes. However, if you lose money on a cryptocurrency inside your traditional 401k, you can't get that same tax benefit. Because of these concerns, the government is no longer actively discouraging companies from offering these options, but they are putting the responsibility on the employers who manage the 401k plans. This means that if a company decides to offer cryptocurrency as an investment, they have to be very careful to educate their employees about the risks and make sure it's a responsible choice. So the takeaway is to be careful. While these new investments might seem exciting, they might not be the best fit for your long-term retirement savings. Experts suggest that if you do want to invest, it should only be a very small part of your overall savings, maybe 1% to 5%, and you should do a lot of research first.